Hello guys, welcome to Poker Celeb. How are you? We hope you are feeling good, but if you are feeling bad, we will improve your mood. Remember about subscribing to our channel, like this video, and comment of course. We'd be even happier if you had notifications enabled. It will help you not miss any of our videos. Today, we're going to be talking about 8 bar rescue owners who were completely clueless. The story in this episode of Season 6 is that Taffer returns to visit the couple who got engaged at the end of the episode in 2013. After saving the first bar and successfully launching it, they bought the second one. This time Mark's fiance, Uzi, is responsible for the new location. It is possible that the show would like to meet its former heroes, especially those with a great story. But that is all that's credible here. Own the place with great acclaim, and their behavior as very clueless when they did not do anything to improve the local but spent money on unimportant things. Usually the screams are left to Taffer. He enters the screen in one of his hotel manager outfits, and as he spits the hard truth at the bar staff, his volume and volatility increase. It is part of the bar rescue formula. Taffer gets noisy and problematic. Owners and staff shrink in silence. In this scene, the owners of the bar did nothing to improve their bar, and a very bad little bunny got into a fight with some other woman. But in this episode, the balance changes. Taffer visits O-Face Bar in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and has struggled with the family who runs it right from the start. Their arguments are so loud and miracle that Taffer seems almost shy by comparison. When he tries his usual shtick, there aren't any quiet moments of reflection from the staff to counteract it. Ultimately, this episode just becomes a real headache for viewers. Taffer couldn't stand his family. This was the first episode in the show's history to come out without saving the bar. This raises some serious questions, namely, when is a person's mental health too fragile for reality TV? And when it becomes clear that we have reached this point, what is the most ethical course of action? In this episode of Season 7, bar owner Brandon hosts Time for Two Linda Lou in Layton, Utah. His mom, who is chronically ill with multiple sclerosis, poured all of her money into the joint to support Brandon, who spends most of his time helping her and his dad. It's hard to even get up in the morning, says Brandon in the confessional at the beginning of the episode, because I don't want to. What is the most ethical course of action? Maybe not including the assembly of the mom fighting to walk. Maybe not including Brandon and Taffer's bar tearing up session. Maybe not calling the episode Breaking Brandon. Brandon finally leaves the session and locks himself in the bathroom where he begins to sob. I can't do this anymore. Until production sends its longtime friend and employee to calm him down. They let him go home for the day. And when he comes back later, Taffer changes his tone to the poor man. But considering his breakdown is still included in the final cut, the episode ends in a ghastly exploitation. The problem is that All Blaze No Glory tries to be a both typical episode of Bar Rescue and a bland advertisement for Jenny McCarthy's new line of alcohol. He doesn't do it in a particular convincing way. Jenny is on the screen for about 2 minutes, helping Taffer spy on the falling bar. 7,000 people are working at the Ford factory across the street, so the bar should be doing great business, especially Taffer notes how wise during lunch breaks. But the scruffy owner Don, who doesn't bother finding out the names of his employees and calls them all Rachel instead, holds back the whole place. Jenny and Taffer watch him drink too much, leave all the responsibility to his niece and employee Ray, and give away large amounts of free alcohol. As anyone who has a sister knows, there are the best and worst times at the same time. This, by the way, makes sisterhood a concept that has matured for reality TV. In Two Flew Over the Handlebars, the two sisters run a bar together in a small town of Connecticut. As the episode title may suggest, the bar is biker style. Stephanie and Betsy go to great lengths to keep everything working, but at least one of them has a fairly severe alcohol problem, which undermines their ability to run anything smoothly. Rather than bending down in the inherent drama of sisterhood, the show outsources it. Tayfer hires a professional counselor to help the sisters mend their relationship. If it does get repaired at all, it's largely done off screen. This episode only loses points because it gives airtime to a toxic person. Now, bad behavior sells out sometimes, but the bar owner in this episode, Ed, seems to be doing everything he can to make life difficult for everyone around him. Don't take it from us, the entire Reddit community is fascinated by Ed. As one user put it, he is completely ignorant and does not listen to John or his colleagues. The staff turns against him. A few of these fans say that Ed's absolute horror makes the watch addictive. And it's true that sometimes it's hard to look away. It is also sad, visible with the naked eye, the reckless behavior of the bars on every step. Perhaps the worst of the series, this back-to-school episode isn't even set in a bar. Weird indeed, for a program called, Bar Rescue. In this episode of Season 6, Tayfer aims to prepare hospitality students at the University of Nevada in Las Vegas to be ready for the real world, just days before graduation. Additionally, since this special revolves around UNLV students rather than the entourage, it loses a huge chunk of the Bar Rescue draw the bar. This episode has many of the most difficult parts of the show to watch, namely the screams. Things that go perump in the night evokes emotions beyond what you'd expect from any reality TV show, let alone Bar Rescue. The 5th part of the season brings Tayfer to the town of Pahrump in Nevada. But the inevitable fun the show has under that name is just the beginning of what makes this episode special. When Tayfer and his team arrive at the bar, they are tasked with not only the usual tweaks, but also more delicate attention. The owner loses his eyesight. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notification. Take care of yourself, and be safe. I hope you'll enjoy visiting this channel and watching the videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!